Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His team coming off a shutout victory last time out. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go here from Mile High. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
At the 35-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Broncos first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
At the 48-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking out of the gun. It's Nick. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. They send Sutton in motion. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A nice return there. The offense not really backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're let out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Up the sideline to the 40. Finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
A big play for the Giants. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scannaboo. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Giant football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught, and he's in. Cam Scannaboo. Touchdown, of the season. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard
The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall in.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Here's Nix to throw. The pitch gets there, and he lost the football. And the Giants come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Giants offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year. The numbers show that. And they've come out of the gates hot in this one. They'll go play action here with Dart. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up a way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, The defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Alex Singleton.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Great defensive play, knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. They get 24 on that one. Good. That's for good. A Denver first down.
Broncos. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Around a shotgun, it's Stidham. And it's caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
First hit for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing is Stidham, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Brian Burns. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. It is 3rd and 10. The throw, it's Stidham. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again. Brian Burns. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one from 39 yards out. That's going to be blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2nd and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is Patrick Mahomes. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Chiefs get the victory here. They win it by 10. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is J.J. McCarthy. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Vikings improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Antonio Gibson. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Patriots move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Just that 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Finally get him down, and he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterbury. And the strength on display, rattling from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Scatterbury. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Giants.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
Nice job by them
line.
getting the back
A
to the
gain of
perimeter.
19
Then he's
yards.
able to get outside,
First down,
stick his foot in the
New
ground,
York.
and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton, touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. get up and good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a
That one's good for 29.
And the Broncos first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll go play action with Hicks. Our pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throw it. Nix. That's to the end zone, but they can't finish. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Denver Broncos.
Throwing is Nix. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike. They just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Stidham. And he is upended. Awkward looking tackle. Taken down behind the line on that one.
3-yard loss on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and throw. Here's Stidham. Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
A 31-yard
This
attempt.
a 31-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbrain. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Dart going to throw it on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to go.
A run straight ahead. That's Scatterbrain. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Forced to his right. A throw on the move is caught. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Broncos 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout.
On the set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Stidham. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Brian Burns. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game. Stidham. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Giants come up with it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. That's to the end zone. Runs incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
Handoff left. Here comes Scatterbury. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Cam Scatterbury. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Zerline pick is up and good. The Giants stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Stidham. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that
one
away.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This is caught at 2. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Set. Go.
They're trying to push it in with Scatterbury. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Ready?
One more time, it's Scatterbury. Trying to find a crease that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Get on the ball. Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Scannaboo, and he will score again. Cam Scannaboo, touchdown Giants. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go.
Here's Dobby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here now,
Brings up
3rd and 5. Stidham to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and interception. Picked off by Tyler Newton.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run with Scannaboo. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
All you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Here he goes.
Right back to Scannaboo on 1st down. This time the slang becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd.
So a road win here for the Giants. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the New York Giants. And here it's the Giants defense making a statement. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Giants are getting hot. It's a third straight win, and they take this one in style. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's a guy who made big strides in his rookie season, Drake May. One of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Pats win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Packers improve to 6-0. They keep rolling with another victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.